Now, let's be real. Let's talk about what you did to me in Florida so I can lose my mind, right? Right? So, when I would go to work, right, I would shut off all my lights. When I would come home, all the lights would be on. And you did the same thing to me in North Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. Something stupid and shady like that. And also, I would leave nothing in the sink because I never leave anything in the sink, right? You would leave, you would take out the butcher knife and put it in the sink, right? Mm-hmm. Have you guys seen that movie with Julia Roberts? I think it's Sleeping with the Enemy. I'm not sure of the name of it. When her boyfriend always comes over when she doesn't even know when she breaks up with him, and then he goes in the house and he rearranges everything so she can lose her fucking mind like that. So these people would mess with my towels, my toothbrushes, add stuff to my mouthwash, right? And remember the time you put something in my guest room, right? You buried it in there, and when you left, I got really, really sick. Niece of mine and her demon boyfriend. And then you called me and you said, I think we need to take care of you. I don't think you're doing good, Lena Masi. Because you were trying to set up Lena Masi. And you think that Lena Masi was going to be stupid and say, yeah, you can come stay with me. I said, fuck no. You ain't staying with me, bitches. I'm going to take care of myself. And you were harvesting my energy. And at that time, I was not connected to the divine until I found my angels. And then I found out who I was. And then you said, Lena Masi, me and my boyfriend want to move in and help you. Remember? But how did you help me, girl? You were doing the magic too, girl. With him. And when I saw him the next morning, I could not move. My left side was fucking paralyzed. And you guys did that to me. I was paralyzed for 24 hours. I remember that. And God said, oh. Then I realized that you did something. And when I woke up in the morning, and I asked you, what would you like to eat? And I couldn't move my left side, and I knew I had to go to the hospital. And you're like, what's the matter? What's the matter? And then I asked you, do you want butter on your bagel? And you looked at me from the kitchen, your boyfriend, and he says, I like Philadelphia cream cheese. Do you have that? And when I looked at you, I saw the demon. I saw the devil in my fucking house. Then I knew. There's a fucking devil in my fucking house. And then I left to go to the hospital, and then, yep, all the things you did. I was fucking out of it for fucking 7 months, right? Because you wanted to steal my house right under my nose, right? Because you were jealous of my house and used to make fun of me because I lived in a black area. Like, really? Man, my brother-in-law's black himself. Why would you make fun of me when you're African-American yourself, motherfucker? And some Guyanese in your fucking blood. Right? And nothing against black people, but he would make fun of me because I lived in the hood, he said. But he was jealous because I bought a house on my own with my own motherfucking money because I used to work like a motherfucker, right? But he was jealous and he was making fun of me. I know Lena Masi lives in the hood, right? What happened? You wanted her out of the hood and you wanted to tell the judges that I was fucking crazy so you can take that house away from me. But you did take the house away from me, what my grandparents left me, I heard, right? But soon you will be getting out of the house. Either you sold it and took the money or whatsoever, but I'll find out about it soon. But it's okay because materialistic things don't matter to me. But I just want to let people know that how they try to drive me crazy. That one point they thought that they got me, but no, God said, get the fuck up, girl, get up. That's what he said, get up. And I did. So they would come to my house and leave me sharp butcher knives in the fucking sink. Imagine that. And when I would go to the cops, and my house was broken into, they would tell the cops that I have schizophrenia. Mm-hmm. Right? How you like that one? And the cops actually believed it. Do you know why the cops believed it? Because they were being bribed, I think it's called. Because one of my sister's cousin is a lawyer. She's a crooked lawyer. And then one of my sister's cousin also, from her husband's side, works with the cops because he works at the gas station as a gas station person, whatever you call it. And he would give the cops in Florida free donuts. So they said, let's fuck with me. And they did. And they tried to fuck with me because anytime when I would go to the cops, they would just ignore me and look at me like it was fucking nuts. Yep. And that was in Florida, and that was also in Greensboro. And you're doing this in Alaska too, I heard, but don't worry. Because you know who my real cop is? Do you know where I'm going to get justice? My Jesus Christ is going to give me justice. He's my real justice right there. And you think I'm not going to get justice? Oh, I'm going to get justice. Oh, yeah. And you can continue to lie about me, and you can continue to change my medical records, I heard, right? You've been paying the nurse practitioner out here where I go to get my medicine, and she's been lying about me in my records and putting typing medications, psychotropic medications that I don't even fucking take, that's on my file. You think I don't know that? You bitches are going to heal. You're going to be taking those psychotropic medicines yourself because you're lying that I'm taking them. And you made fun of me because I had ADHD, right? I told everybody, right, that I had ADHD. You guys are going to heal. You try to make me lose my mind. You're really going to lose your mind. And I'm going to come by and say, do you want a piece of cheesecake now? Do you want a piece of tiramisu, girl? I'm going to bring you a big box of tiramisu cake. For you and your cousin Junior, his name, and his fucking wife, too. I'll make sure I don't want to come see you. I'll get it delivered in a gold box. So you can eat your tiramisu and your psychotropics meds with it. And I'll tell the nurse, can you please give her a glass of milk, please? So this is how my sister set me up. Stole my identity, stole my life, got me homeless, chased me at 7 states. 7 states, right? Alabama, New Hampshire, South Carolina, North Carolina, New York. Continue the shenanigans. And here's the sad thing, brother-in-law. You even put cameras in your own sister's house, and I think she lives in Georgia or something, so you can watch her have sex. Are you kidding me? You guys are such sick bitches, right? Because she was a single woman and a nice single woman with beautiful kids and all that. I always liked her, actually, because she was independent. She was a boss bitch, just like me. And you guys were jealous of her. And it's sad because she was so nice to you guys. She called you to the house, and you all 7 people went there, and you put cameras in her house, and you can watch her and her children undress and whatever they do, change their clothes on a daily basis. She'll find out about that soon, too. Or she already knows. I don't know. So you did that to your own sister. And then you sold the fucking videotapes, right? and you made money off it. You guys are sick bitches. And you've done this to many people, including me too, in my house. I had cameras all over my house, right? In Florida and in North Carolina. And you think that's funny, right? You think that's really, really, really funny. But guess what? I'm going to think what's funny when your ass goes to jail for a long, long time. And I don't care if I sound like a broken record. I'm going to tell everybody what you did till the day I die. But like God said, you wouldn't have to, girl. It's going international. I'm like, what? It's going international, he says. The whole world will know. And here's the thing. After my sister murdered my dad, she takes pictures of his dead body, dresses him up, and then sends the pictures to India to his family members and says how good of a daughter she is. I love it. And those dumbasses believe. And here's the sad thing. They're fucking criminals too, I heard, because they took a life insurance policy out on my father. And he did so much. And this is my stepfather, who I call Taku Papa, So, yep. So he, his own siblings took a life insurance policy on him, which he had no idea about. So when he died, they made money too. You guys are just fucking motherfuckers, man. I mean, there's one thing taking a life insurance policy on your loved one, but at least they know about it, right? But they don't know about it, that's fucking some crooked shit right there, right? But here's the thing. My dad, because of them in India, they're rich because my dad gave up a lot of land. He used to own a bar in New Delhi, when I was a little girl. And he gave that away, and they made a lot of money selling it. And my dad had a lot of land, and he gave all of the lands that my grandparents left us and gave it to his fucked up family in India. And they made millions after that. But here's the thing. They're all going to get theirs too. And the same sister of my dad, who I just found out stole me. I'm not even their daughter. They stole me from the hospital because they knew how much I was worth. They switched me at birth. Right? Yep. Just found that out. I knew it, but I got confirmation. They switched me, and basically they fucking stole me. So they switched me and my twin sister. Yep. And then they brought me here, but my real father was looking for me in India, and my face was on all the milk cartons in India and all that, and everywhere. But they couldn't find me. How could they find me when I'm in America? Yep. Crooked, 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 crooked. And here's the sad thing. They all knew what they did, and that's why they treated me like the black sheep. But they didn't know this orphan was going to grow up and go to nursing school and do her thing and buy her fucking cars and pay cash for them and fucking buy a house and pay cash for it, right? They didn't know who the fuck I was, because when I was like that, they got afraid of my potential, right? Now watch my potential, bitch. You ain't gonna forget it when you watch this one, though, I heard. You were jealous because I was independent? Well, you could have been independent too, girl. All you had to do is go to school. But who fucking told you to get married and get pregnant, huh? Not me. That's what you wanted to do, so you did it. And being a mother is the best job in the world, I think. And the most hardest job ever. And I respected you for that. But you hated me because I was going to school, I was doing my thing, I was traveling. Girl, all this jealousy for what? You're going to get it. And guess what you're going to get? Cirrhosis of the liver. Have fun. Keep on drinking, girl. And please, if you want to drink the real liquor. Don't be drinking fucking wine. If you want to drink, go get a fucking Johnny Walker, bitch. Like, for real. Why are you going to drink cheap fucking wine? If you want to drink and if you want to take yourself out drinking, drink a real fucking liquor. At least enjoy before you go. Don't be cheap about it. You do have the money, right? Because you stole all my money? All of it. And how she stole my money, guys? She stole my money is how she forged my signature. And she told the courts that I was incompetent of having the money too. Now she's telling them that. But once I get my money back, but I heard I might even not get the money because I already spent the money, right? But guess what? I'm gonna get spiritual money, bitch. How you like that one? And you probably don't even know what spiritual money means, but you will soon, though. So remember what you did. God knows. And your father who passed away knows you murdered him. And people will find out that you murdered Dad. That's all I got to say tonight. Thank you for listening. Whoever's watching, watch. Whoever doesn't believe me, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, thanks.